for me, you might as well base the religion on Spider-Man.
So for you, it's just a metaphor between good and evil.
I guess, you know, I believe in good and evil, but it's more in man.
Yeah.
I think man is primal and evil and sly. But religions to me is something I've never believed in. But I think it serves for a lot of people. I think especially in poor parts of the world, they need that belief because they don't have anything else working for them. To believe that something good is going to happen might bring people forward. And if that's some, you know, I think I can't say I have a problem with that. You know, whatever people want to do, I'm not going to interfere with that. You know, and I'm not going to attack religion to the point where I'm like an enemy of religion. I just don't give a fuck what other people do. They can do whatever the fuck they want, to be honest. But for me, you might as well base the religion on Spider-Man. Because if you read the Bible, and I read big portions of the Bible, it's got shitloads of monsters and three-headed demons and entities and all that kind of thing that you normally find in science fiction or horror films, if you know what I mean. And it doesn't matter what the priest would say to me or whatever. It's still based on fiction.
So the Bible is a really good science fiction book.
Have you read it?
Yeah.
It's nothing like, you know, you can't see anything of what you read in the Bible. You can't see that like in modern society. There's nothing there. So it's based on, you know, I mean, it could have been any book. Besides, everybody's interpreting it in a different way. Nobody knows the right way to interpret any of these books. So I just find it a big waste of time. But I'm not going to get, like, people do what the fuck they want to do.
So for you, do you think then that mankind is heading the wrong way? Is there...
Well, I'm terrified to live under some type of religious law. You know, luckily we don't have that in Sweden. But I think religion is something I'm a bit scared of, because a lot of people, important, influential people, are following religions and making some political calls based on religion, which I think is dangerous.
So that's maybe also the burning city.
You could say.
I have to stop, but I still have many questions. But let me say, Nepenthe. I don't know how to pronounce it, but
me neither, to be honest.
Okay, it's a medicine for sorrow. It was mentioned in Greek mythology. What is your explanation
for Nepenthe?
Yeah.
Well, that's
the same one?
That's another like title I got from through my record collecting, because there was a record label called Nepenthe that put out only 5 albums in the early 70s. And I always wondered what it meant, so one day I had to check it out. Medicine for Sorrow. Fits right in.
Sounds good.
And it's like easy for me, like with a title like that, I could write any type of lyrics. It's gonna work with any lyric.
That's good. Last one, Hex Process. It's, like I said, it's a 1973 album. Is it based on that album, this song? Or?
No, but I saw that. I got that album. I'm a fan of his. He's like a singer-songwriter from up north. And little did I know that he had recorded that very album in the same studio where we did ours, with the same engineer. It's strange, but I love that. It means, basically, roughly translated, which process. Hex process in Swedish means which process, which is also one of those words that, you know, it's not something you're going to find anywhere. It's open for interpretation. I think.
Music for you too, hex processing.
Sorry?
Making music is also hex processing.
No, not really. Not making music. It depends on how you see it. You know, I could turn around and if I can think about what you just said in 5 minutes, I would probably say yes.
Okay, well, we don't have the time. I have to stop. Last question. In the previous interview, you stated that, well, you are planning to release a singer-songwriter album. Mm. How are your thoughts on that now? And if so, if you are planning on, when will it be released? And
Well, I have done. I did write a song, having whatever, like a solo record in mind. It was shit. It's horrible. It sounded like some type of fourth-rate Renaissance music, to be honest. You know. Deleted it. So I don't have anything right now. The plans, even if it's possible, I'm going to do a thing like that. I'm going to be so busy with Opeth. Besides, I've done a record with Steven Wilson. So I'm not a workaholic in that sense. I can get my fix through writing for Opeth, and a solo record would just be like a really nice second dessert, if you know what I mean. Not something I really need.
Okay, so but
might happen.
Might happen, but not in the near future.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me about that. Like people are really interested in. Yeah, which kind of makes me go, yeah, why not? Kind of makes my head grow a little bit. But I like that people might be interested in a thing like that. But if I did it would be very stripped down. Basically, like a microphone like this, in a room like this, playing guitar, singing, lo-fi.
Because it's in your music already now in Opeth. Mm-hmm. It's in there already.
It is in there. So I don't, as I said, I don't really have a particular need to do it, but I like to explore a little bit of the simpler way of writing songs, which a lot of Opeth fans go, oh, that's not good. Simple and Opeth doesn't match. But I'm been a big fan of simple songs like Pigs on a Wing with Pink Floyd. That's perfect. That's the type of stuff I like to just try and come up with some simple, nice chords and a good, strong vocal line, good lyrics.
Songs are getting shorter now, so you're getting there.
Yeah. They are getting shorter, But the long songs were never intentionally done long. Well, to a certain extent, I always liked when they were long, and I still do. I wish these songs were longer, but they're not going to make decisions. I'm not going to go. If the song is done, it's done. Even if it's 2 or 3 minutes, 1 minute, or if it's 10 minutes, doesn't matter. If it's done, it's done.
Okay. The interview is done too. Okay.
Cool.
Thanks for your time.
Always a pleasure.